Hello guys, in this video we are going to see what is deductive logical thinking problem and how to solve what are the different strategies that we can apply to solve deductive logical thinking question. So let me tell you what is deductive logical thinking. Now before going to start that, deductive logical thinking is the first game. No, it's the first subsection of game-based aptitude test of Capgemini 2021. Okay, it's a Sudoku type of puzzle where numbers are replaced by symbols. The total time period for deductive logical thinking is 6 minutes. In these 6 minutes, you can answer as many questions as possible. There is no limit for number of questions here. But as the number of questions are getting more, the level of difficulty may increase. Initially we'll get 4 by 4 grades. Don't worry, I'll show you examples. 4 by 4 grades, and later on, after few problems, maybe 4 5 problems later, you will get 5 by 5 grades. Okay, and there is no negative marking. So guys, but don't do this mistake. Many people with these two statements, as many questions as possible, and there is no negative marking. Now it's like you can eat as many pizzas as possible, as many pizzas as you want, and you will not get the belly, you will not get the fat. Then happily you can eat pizza for breakfast, for lunch, and for dinner, right? But it will not work here. You can answer as many questions as possible, but even there is no negative marking, it is not recommended to click on random options, because the probability of your guess, the probability of getting correct answers will come down and it may affect your result. So don't keep on clicking on option 3 if your lucky number is 3. Okay, don't do that. Analyze the problem, try to solve it, and then click on the correct answer. Okay, let me give you one example on this, and then I'll tell you what are the conditions to solve these problems along with the strategies also. So here on screen you can find a 4 by 4 grid. 4 by 4 in the sense a 4 rows and 4 columns grid. Okay, let me tell you what are the different conditions we have to follow while solving these problems. Otherwise, 4 grid you can see on screen, right? And 4 by 4 in the sense there will be total 1 2 3 4 4 rows and 1 2 3 4 4 columns. Okay, as we have 4 rows and 4 columns, you can see total 4 options at the below. These 4 are the options, and here the conditions to solve these problems are, there are total 2 conditions. Condition 1 is you consider any symbol. Okay, you consider any symbol. The symbol should be in all rows and in all columns. First condition is, if you consider any symbol, it should be in all rows and in the all columns. So for example, consider this dot. Okay, this dot should be in the first row, in the second row, third row, fourth row. At the same time, it should be in first column, second column, and third column, as well as fourth column. That is the first condition. And second condition is, if you consider any column or row. Okay, if you consider any column or row, each column and row should have all the symbols. It should have all the symbols without repetition. Without without repetition. So just imagine, you consider any row or any column. You consider any row or any column. For example, I'll go with second row. Okay, this second row should have all these 4 symbols without repetition. So the second row should have a dot, a triangle, a square, a plus. And can you see we have a dot? So in these 3 places, dot should not be repeated. In fact, if all the symbols are repeated, if all the symbols are there, no symbol will be repeated, obviously. So by combining the two conditions, we have to solve the problem. So I'll do one thing. By combining the two conditions, I'll tell you one thing, boss. I'll give you one single statement. Okay, what is that? You check any row, any column. This column should have all the symbols. Okay, this row should have all the symbols. That's it. If you can follow the second condition exactly, automatically first condition will be satisfied. And what are the different strategies that we can follow to solve these problems? strategies. Okay, there are three steps I can prefer to solve the question. Okay guys, getting answer for this question is very simple. I'm not bothering about it. By looking at the problem itself, I can answer in hardly 5 seconds, but still f- just understand the process how I'm going to solve this problem. Okay. Mhm. Okay, there are total wait, I'll do one thing. Yes, in three steps, you can solve this problem. The step one is find where our question mark is. Find where our question mark is. And the second step will be eliminate, elimin, eliminate the possibilities. Eliminate the possibilities in the sense, eliminate the symbols which are possible to be eliminated. How to do this process? Now, how to do this second step? Just look at the row or column where we have the question mark. So here is our question mark. So the first row and last column are our required row and column. Okay, whatever the symbol you have in this required column, you can eliminate those. Of course, we don't have any symbol in this column, but look at this row. We already have a plus and a dot. In fact, these will not repeat in the same row now. So that is the reason you can eliminate the two. You can eliminate these two, the plus and the dot, you can eliminate directly. Okay, after, okay, 1 minute. Yes, you eliminate the two directly. Happy. Second step also over. So now your answer can be a square or a triangle. Guys, in the least case, in the worst case, if you want to skip a question, you just follow the second step and then skip to the next question. Here, you will not get any skip option at the bottom for these questions. If you want to skip to the another question, no, you have to click on any random option. However, we don't have negative marking, right? So what is the third step? This is important step. Just remember, you try to find the clue. Try to find the clue. What is the clue? How to find it out? Clue can be a symbol, or clue can be a row or column. Let me repeat. Check for the clue. Now try find the clue. Clue can be a symbol, or clue can be a row, or clue can be a column also. I'll tell you how to recognize if the symbol is a clue or not. Check for the symbol which is repeated more times can be a clue. I said it can be a clue, not exact one, it can be a clue. And if it is a 5 by 5 grid, remember at least three times the symbol should be repeated if it is a 5 by 5 grid. Okay, and row or column can be close. Remember the row or column which has more symbols on it, on or in it. Okay, will be the clue. Can be, can be the clue. Remember, if it is a 5 by 5 grid, at least the row or column should have three symbols in it. Okay, so guys, try to take a screenshot of this, but before taking the screenshot, remember, if you want any practice questions, you can WhatsApp to this number. I can share the material with you, practice questions material with you. Yeah, now take a screenshot. I'll explain how to solve this problem by using the three steps. Done. Okay, so let me implement the strategy here. I'm going to erase these. Now let me implement the strategy. First step, you have to find where our question mark is. Second one, eliminate the possibilities. Now in this row we have a plus symbol and a dot, so I'll eliminate these two. Answer can be either a square or triangle. Now check for the clue. What can be the clue? Clue can be a row or column which has more symbols, right? So look at the first column, it has three symbols other than just a square, so place a square here. Now can you find our required row become the clue? The required row, I mean the row which has question mark, already filled with three symbols other than a triangle. So question mark should be triangle. So now what you have to do is you have to click on the triangle at the bottom options. As soon as you click on the options, yes, as soon as you click on the triangle, it turns to green and next question will be displayed to you. So the turning to the green means your answer is right. But if you click on any of other three, maybe dot or square or plus, then they'll turn to red. You may have a small dot. Now, without filling this particular field, obviously this is a very important field. Without filling this, you cannot get the question mark place. In this question, it's okay. We need to remember only one field. But just imagine in any other case, if you want to fill, for example, this is a question mark. If you want to get this question mark, you may need to fill this place, this place, this place. Then can you remember three different symbols? Impossible, right? Then how to remember the empty field symbols? You need not to remember, guys. If you want to fill a particular empty field, you just click on the empty field. All these four options which you can see at the bottom will appear at the top. Okay, now these four symbols, 1 minute, the four symbols like square, plus, dot and triangle will appear at the end. If you want to fill, just I'm giving you an example. If you want to fill a dot here, you click your mouse cursor here and click on the dot. The dot will be placed here. No worries. If you want to change it, you can change it anytime. Okay, hope you understand, and let me explain the same procedure with a 5 by 5 grid. Okay, so let me go with another 5 by 5 grid, a 5 by 5 grid. So can you see a 5 by 5 here? Yes, hopefully. Now let me implement the three-step process. The first step is find where our question mark is. Here is our question mark, and eliminate the possibilities. In this column, we don't have any symbol, but in this row we have a star. So eliminate star. Your answer can be, now your answer can be plus, square, triangle, or dot. So the third step, check for the clue. Where can you find the clue here for this question? Yes, the second column can be the clue because it already has three symbols in it, right? The three symbols are a triangle, a star, a square. So what about the other two? It's a dot and it's a plus. Now my question is, can you place a dot here? Can you place a dot here? No, not possible because we already have a dot in the same row. So you will violate the second condition. A row or a column should not have the same symbol two times. All right, so it cannot be dot. So obviously it must be dot. Yes or no? Yes, it must be dot. And there is no other option. Obviously this place must be plus only. Now okay, now okay, check for any other clue. Okay, the clue can be a symbol also, right? Yes, I got it now. Can you find total 3 plus symbols? Done. Chalo, let me fill our required row also with plus symbols. If you find any symbol as your clue, try to fill our required row with that symbol. That's it. You will get the answer. Can you place a plus here? No, not possible because we already have a plus symbol here. Can you place a plus here? No, this dot will not allow. Star will not allow. Can you place a plus symbol here? No, impossible because we already have a plus here. So the only possible place for plus symbol in the fourth row is question mark. So question mark equal to plus. So now our answer is plus symbol. So as soon as you click on plus, it will turn to green and next question will be displayed to you. Hope you understand. And guys, if you want to practice more questions or if you want me to solve more questions now, just follow the next video I mentioned in the same playlist. Otherwise, by the end of this video, you can find the next video where I solved some few more questions. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and share this video with your friends in your college groups also. Guys, if you want to practice these questions, if you want to get the material, just WhatsApp to this number. I'll send material to you. I'll send all these questions to you. Okay, all the best. Bye bye.